Instagram has 1 billion users. It also has the highest engagement rate. To gain followers on Instagram, you would have to upload engaging content, follow users, like posts, comment on user posts, and so much more. This can be time-consuming, daunting, and frustrating. But there's hope. You can automate all of these tasks using Python. In this course, we are going to build an Instagram bot using Python, and then we're going to automate uploading images, videos, following and unfollowing, liking posts, and a whole lot more. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now and let's get started. Hi again and welcome to the Instagram automation course. I'm really excited to have you here. So let's take a look at what we're going to learn in this course. We are first going to learn how to spin up a Linux cloud server on Amazon Lightsail. Then we'll learn how to log into SSH via the web console on a Mac or Windows PC. We are then going to install Python 3 and all the modules needed. Then we'll install Instabot, which is a module we're going to be using for Instagram automation. Then we proceed to learn how to upload photos and videos to Instagram. Then we'll learn how to repost photos and videos. And then we'll learn how to follow and unfollow users, and also to like posts with hashtags. We can then set up cron jobs to automate the entire process. So how do you get the most out of this course? This course is designed to be sequential, and it's important not to skip videos since the knowledge in one video builds upon the previous one. No prior experience with Python is required. However, knowing the basics is helpful. Knowing the basics of Linux command line is also helpful but not required. Now, if you're completely new to Python, Linux, or Vim, which is the text editor we're going to use, I recommend you take a look at the resource file attached to this lesson. There are links in there that would at least help you to get the basics of Python, Linux, and Vim. Each coding lesson has a file with the code we are going to use attached. So you can simply download that file, copy and paste the code, and follow along. The scripts are also in the GitHub repo for this course, which is at https://doitwithcode/instagram-automation. So if you get stuck, where can you find help? You can post a question in the Q&A tab on the Udemy course, or you could also join our Facebook group, which is at the link provided, and then you could post your questions in there. So once again, I'm really excited to have you here. So let's dive right in and set up a server on Amazon Lightsail. We'll start off this lesson by spinning up a server on Amazon Lightsail. We use Amazon Lightsail because I think it's one of the cheapest options out there for a cloud server. You could actually spin up a server for as little as $350 USD per month. And if you are on the Amazon free tier, you could actually use this without paying anything. So we click on Get Started for free. And if you don't have an existing Amazon AWS account, you simply create an account by filling out your details here. But if you do, like I actually do, you just click on sign in to an existing AWS account. And once you're here, you type in your email, click on next, and then type in your password. And once you're logged in, the service to choose will be Lightsail. Now you come up to your dashboard and click on Create Instance. Now, the There are different availability zones you can choose, but I recommend you choose a server that is close to your location. In this case, I'm going to use Virginia, Zone A, US East A. But if you say you're in Europe, you would want to choose something like Ireland, London. If you're in, say, Asia, you could choose Mumbai, Singapore, Tokyo, whichever you want. But basically, you want the server to be as close as possible to you. The main reason for that is Instagram might flag your account if, let's say, you live in Europe and you're signing in from a server in US. So it's important to choose a server that is closest to you. Now that is done, we go ahead and choose a platform. This is going to be Unix/Linux, and we choose OS only. And in this case, we choose CentOS 7 as the server. To log in via SSH, we will have to use the SSH key provided here. So you can click on change SSH key pair and simply click on download to download the default key. So we scroll down here and we choose a server which is $350 per month. You could have choose 5 or 10 if you feel like you're going to be running multiple bots on the server and it would demand more. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we just need the basic because it's basically going to be a simple bot that is, and the resources of 512 megabytes, 1 vCPU, and 20 gig SSD should be enough. So then we give this server a name. In this case, I'll name mine Instagram bot, and then click on create instance. Now I'm going to pause the video here and come back when this is done spinning, since it's going to take a couple of minutes. So yeah, we're back now and the server is done, and right now it shows that it's running, so it's all set and good for us to start working on this. So thank you for watching this lesson. Stay tuned for the next. Now that we have our server, we have to connect via SSH in order to configure it and get our tools ready to build the Instagram bot. If you prefer to use the web console, you can connect to SSH by simply clicking on this icon. This opens up a new browser window and then logs you in automatically, and then you could see here you logged in and it shows CentOS at IP. So basically it's CentOS at the private IP for the server. Now if you prefer to use PuTTY or terminal for Mac, I would cover that in the next lesson. But basically this is how to connect via the web console if you wish to use that. And one thing to note here is copying and pasting text into this console is not as straightforward as it seems. You actually have to use this button right here. Now suppose I copy something and I want to paste it in here. So I would copy and paste it in here. In this case, let's just type a command such as so this is basically our copy and paste our clipboard. So anything I put in here will be available to me when I right click. So in this case, anything in here. So in this case I have ls and tilde in here. Once I go to my console and I right click, I have that available to me. So when you're doing copy and paste, you have to use this icon right here. Same goes if, let's say, I say for instance I type a command and I want to copy this. I just have to highlight this and this gets put right here. As you can see, by highlighting this, I have this here, so that's basically copy and paste within the web console if you prefer to use that. But in the next lesson, I will be covering how to use PuTTY and also terminal. Thank you. To connect to SSH on Windows, we need to download PuTTY. So head over to putty.org, and then right there it shows that you can click here to download, so click on that link. And we need the 64-bit version. You click on that link. And once it's done downloading, you could just go ahead and install it. When this comes up, you just need to choose next. Leave everything as a default, choose the next again, click on install. You might have to set those permissions over there, and yep, PuTTY is installed, and we click finish. So we can then launch PuTTY by simply going to the start menu and doing a search for it, then bringing it up. So there it is, we have PuTTY. And to connect, we need to go back to the browser and grab the IP. So you copy that IP, then head back to PuTTY. Now our login is going to be CentOS at the IP. So go ahead and paste in the IP. Before we can actually connect, we need to download PuTTyGen. Now we need this because the key from AWS is in PEM format. However, PuTTY uses the PPK format. So once we have PuTTyGen up, basically click on load, head over to your downloads directory or wherever you put your key, and then make sure you have all files selected. And then we go ahead and choose our light sail key, click on OK, and then this simply just generates a key in PPK format. So click on save private key. You can choose to put a passphrase, but in this time we're not doing that. We just click yes, and then save the key as a PPK format. In this case, I'm just going to name it light sail, and then click on save. And once that is done, I can bring PuTTY back up, type in CentOS at the IP we pasted earlier, head over to the auth section, and click on browse, back to my downloads folder, and then load the light sail key we just saved. Click on open. PuTTY is going to ask you for per prompt, click yes, and there we are. We are connected to SSH using PuTTY. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next. To connect to our server on Mac, cd to the directory that contains the private key we downloaded, which is lightsail default key -us-east-1.pem. Then you could type ssh CentOS app and head over to the browser and get the IP for the server. So you simply have to highlight it, right click, then click on copy, come back to your terminal, and then just paste that in. Then we need to type space and specify -i, and then specify the private key and hit enter. You should then say choose yes, and you may get an error about the key not having the right permissions. You want to type in chmod 400 with the key to correct that. You can then hit up arrow and go back to your SSH command and then hit enter. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to install Python 3. To begin, type sudo-i to become root. By default, CentOS 7 comes with Python 2, and we can confirm this by running python-version. You could see there that this is Python 2.7.5, but we are going to go ahead and install Python 3 since this is one of the requirements for running the bot. We first have to install the inline with upstream stable repository by running the yum command displayed. All the commands we have to run for this lesson are actually included as a text resource and attached to this lesson, so you can simply download them and copy and paste the commands. Once the repository is installed, we can proceed to run yum update. And we then install Python 3 by running the command yum install python 3 6u and also the other packages listed. And that's it. We have Python 3 installed, and we can verify this by running python 3.6 -- version. Thank you for watching this lesson, and stay tuned for the next. In this lesson, we're going to install Instabot. Instabot is a Python module we're going to be using for Instagram automation. So open up your browser and go to github.com/instagrambot/instabot. And once you're there, click on the clone or download button and then copy the URL. You can then head back to SSH. And actually, before we clone this repo, let's make sure we have Git installed. So you can run yum install Git to install Git. And once that is done, we can do a Git clone and then paste in the URL you copied. And this is going to create a new directory called Instabot. You can cd to that directory and then type in ll, which is actually just an alias for ls-l, to view the files in there. And you could also cd to the examples folder, and there are numerous scripts that are included with this repository to help you with Instagram automation. And to complete this lesson, we are also going to install the module by running pip install Instabot, and that actually installs the module. Alright, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next lesson. Before we actually start this entire automation process, I just want to put out a quick disclaimer that there's always a risk of getting your account banned on Instagram by using automation. You should always use the bot with sane limits. What I mean by that is you do not want to follow too many people in a short time. For instance, follow like 300 people in a day. So say for like a new account, you shouldn't try to follow more than 100 people. Also, the same goes for other actions on Instagram. So if let's say you have the bot doing unfollow, you don't want to unfollow too many people in a short span of time. Now, if that happens, that you maybe like too many pictures, upload too many pictures, or whatever it is, Instagram will block your account from performing certain actions for a brief period. It's not clear as to how long Instagram is going to block you, but usually it could be a day or two, or sometimes a week. All right, with that out of the way, let's look at how to actually upload images and videos to Instagram using the bot. In this lesson, we're going to set up our Instagram account. So open up your browser and go to instagram.com. And if you already have an account, you can simply use the login link to sign in. But if you don't have one, you can fill out the top portion of the form and sign up. Now, I suggest you have at least a profile image, and then you also put a short and catchy description for your profile. This makes your profile stand out and people would actually follow you. In the next lesson, we are going to learn how to upload images and videos to our account using Instabot. In this lesson, we're going to look at how to upload an image to our Instagram account. Instabot comes with a lot of example scripts you could use, and one of those is upload underscore photos .py. Now, when we take a look at this script actually takes images from the media directory and uploads them with captions to your account. Now, you would use the script if you are trying to upload lots of images, but in this case, I'm just going to upload one image, so we can actually ignore the script for now. Just exit. And I created another script called upload underscore image .py, and it's a very simple script. So we start out by importing Instabot. So from Instabot, import bot, and then I also import sys. Now the reason for that is because I want to add this path here, that's in root Instabot examples, add that to my path. The reason for that is there's a file I created that has the credentials for the account we are going to use called creds, and that file is located within this path. Alright, and then we go ahead and do bot equals bot, and we do bot.login, then we do bot.upload underscore photo by specifying the path to the image file and then put in a caption, right? So with that said, I'll show you what the creds.py file looks like. So let's cat this, go to root Instabot examples, and I do have a file here called creds.py. Now in this file I actually have basically just have the username and password. Now I blanked out the password and just by putting asterisks, but when you create your creds.py file, make sure you put in the username and also the actual password for your account. So going back to our upload image script, so what I am doing here by importing creds, so like from creds import star, I'm just basically grabbing the username and password from that file instead of having to type it in this file. And then when I do bot.login, I'll say username equals username, password equals password. Now to find images to upload, you can use a website such as pixabay.com. You can use other sites such as Unsplash.com, or basically any free image sharing website. Also, you can grab pictures from Instagram and re-upload them, or any other social network. So let's say I'm on Pixabay and I want to actually grab an image from here. How would I go about doing that? So let's say I type in funny, and let's find something here. Alright, actually, yeah, this image. So if we want to download this to the server, you can simply click on it, and this applies to any image you would want to download. Right click on it, click on copy image address, head back to SSH, and then, for instance, in this directory, I can simply type wget and then paste in the URL. So this downloads the file, and it's named feet with this numbers.jpg. To get the actual path to this, I could just type in read link -f and the name of the file, just so I don't have to actually figure out the entire path myself. I can simply just copy this and then head back to my upload image.py script, and I can actually replace this path right here. Okay, replace that, save this file, and once it's replaced, I can simply run Python 3.6 upload image.py. And that is, our image has been uploaded. The script shows that photo with the different this path is uploaded now. So let me head to my Instagram account. Let me refresh, and that's the image right there. That's the image, and it has been uploaded. So that is just a basic example of uploading an image to our account. Alright, thank you for watching this lesson, and stay tuned for the next. In this lesson, we will learn how to upload a video to Instagram using Instabot. So right here on jiffy.com, and we are going to download this GIF as an MP4 file. So you can click on the image and then click on the link to share. Then you can copy the MP4 file URL, then head back to SSH, and we can use wget and the URL, and also then pass in a flag of -O to save that MP4 file as funnycat.mp4. So to actually get the absolute path for the file, you can just use read link -f funnycat.mp4 just to get it. And so we can see that this file is at root instabot examples photos funnycat.mp4. So you could just copy that URL, actually copy that path. Now before we can actually upload videos, there are some packages we need to install, such as MoviePy and NumPy. So we can simply do pip install MoviePy, pip install NumPy, and those commands are right here on the screen. And once that is done, there's a file I created called upload video.py, which is very similar to the upload underscore image.py we looked at in the previous lesson. So I can actually edit that script, and then where it says bot.upload underscore video, I'll change the path to the path I copied earlier for my MP4 file, and then I put in a caption. And once I'm done with that, I can go ahead and save this file, and then run Python 3.6 upload underscore video.py. So Instabot is going to go ahead and start working on this by first converting the file to a format that Instagram is going to accept, and then it also generates a thumbnail. So this would take maybe say a minute or two, and once it's done, you would see that the video has been uploaded. So you can see on the screen it says video and specifying the path has been uploaded. And to verify this, we can just head back to Instagram, and I can refresh my page, and there it is. The video is right there. I can click on it, and then you see it's over there. I could actually even play it. Now when you pick an image from somewhere else, or like say a video from somewhere else, it's good to kind of like give credit to where you picked it from, so you don't face anything about someone complaining about you picking an image from somewhere else. So I actually forgot to add that in my caption, but I can still add a comment to this post by clicking on the comment link, and just do that and type in credit Giphy. Actually, I mean, it should be, yeah, giphy.com, but yeah, credit Giphy should be enough for anyone to recognize. So that concludes this lesson, and in this lesson we learned how to upload a video to Instagram using Instabot. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next. In this lesson, we will learn how to repost an image from Instagram to our account. Included with the examples for Instabot is a script named repost_photo.py. I slightly modified it so you can simply run it by providing the URL for the original post on Instagram and then include a caption. To run the script, simply head over to Instagram and copy the URL of the image post you'd like to repost. Then go to your terminal or SSH. Then you could type in Python 3.6 repost_photo, and then you specify the URL of the post and also type in the caption. And there it is. Our image has been uploaded to Instagram with the caption we specified. And that concludes this lesson. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next lesson where we look at reposting a video. In this lesson, we'll learn how to repost a video to our account. Just as we did for reposting an image, simply copy the URL for the video you want to repost, then head over to SSH, then type in Python 3.6 repost_video.py, then paste in the URL and type in a caption. The repost_video.py file is attached to this lesson as a resource. The same applies to all other lessons we've been through. Each and every one of those lessons has the .py file that you're going to run attached to it. So Instabot will download the video to the server and then proceed to re-upload it to your Instagram account using the caption specified. To verify the video has been uploaded, we can simply refresh our Instagram page, and there it is. We see the video is uploaded and we can even play it. Alright, thanks for watching this lesson, and stay tuned for the next lesson where we look at following and unfollowing users. Thank you. In this lesson, we will look at how to use Instabot to follow users on Instagram. The code for this lesson is included as a downloadable resource. I would say the most effective way of gaining followers on Instagram is to follow users of an account that is similar to yours. For example, the account I'm using is about funny videos and memes. And that said, I would have to find an account within that same niche, then follow their users. Since those users already follow an account similar to yours, they are most likely to follow you. From doing an Instagram search, I can see the account Funny Mike is one within the same niche as my account. So head over to SSH and create a file named follow underscore user underscore followers.py and paste in the code from the file attached to this lesson. This code is a slightly modified version of the same file that is included in the examples folder for Instabot. To ensure we do not follow too many users at the same time, you can specify the limit, and in this case we are specifying 50 for the number of users to follow. So go ahead and save the file and run it using Python 3.6 follow underscore user underscore followers.py. Instabot then gets to work right away and starts following the users of the user we specified in the file. Thanks for watching, and this concludes this lesson. In the next lesson, we will look at how to unfollow users. In this lesson, we will learn how to unfollow users. You can follow up to 7,500 users on Instagram. To ensure you do not go over that limit, we have to periodically unfollow users that do not follow us back. Create a file named unfollow underscore none underscore followers.py and paste in the code attached to this lesson. We will limit the number of users to unfollow to 50. Then go ahead and type Python 3.6 unfollow underscore none underscore users.py to run the code. Instabot will proceed to unfollow 50 users who are not following you back. I would say you should only run this file after giving the users the chance to follow you back. So let's say you follow a user 48 hours ago. You can go ahead and unfollow them if they haven't followed you yet. And that being said, you should only run this file 48 hours after you've actually done some following. Thank you for watching this lesson, and stay tuned for the next lesson where we look at liking hashtags. In this lesson, we are going to look at liking hashtags with Instabot. Though not as effective as following other users, you can still gain followers by liking other posts based on a specific hashtag. Included with Instabot is a file called get underscore hashtags underscore from underscore keywords.py, and you can run that script, then provide a keyword in order to get popular hashtags for that particular keyword. So in this case, we are going to run that file, and the keyword I'm going to provide is funny. Now, by running it, I see that Instabot gives me a list of 50 hashtags. Now, and it also states how popular those hashtags are and how many posts it did find for them. So looking at those hashtags, I could see there are a bunch of them, from funny to funny pics, funny quotes, funny cat, funny dog, and so on and so forth. But I'm just going to pick 3 of these that I can follow with my script. So create a file called like underscore hashtags.py and then paste in the code attached to this video. And then for the tags, we are going to specify funny, funny videos, and funny memes. Once we are done with that, we can save this file and exit. And then we can run the file by typing Python 3.6 like underscore hashtags.py. Then Instabot will proceed to like the posts that use those specific hashtags. Thank you for watching, and in the next lesson we will look at how to use a proxy service with Instabot. In this lesson, we will learn how to use a proxy with Instabot. Depending on how many requests you send to Instagram during operations such as uploading media, liking posts, following and unfollowing users, Instagram may limit your IP address from performing certain actions. One way to get past that is to use a proxy service. The proxy server acts as a gateway between your server and the internet, which means you're not directly connecting to Instagram and you're connecting via the proxy, and Instagram sees the IP address of the proxy server instead of the IP address for your server. You can sign up for a free account on proxy.webshare.io, and the link is included as a resource to this lesson. And once you signed up, you can actually log into your account and click on proxy and click on list. So you get a list of 83 proxies for free, and you want to pick a proxy that is in the same country as the server you're using for Instagram automation. So in this case, I have a server in the US, so I'll pick a proxy that is in the US. And then you want to copy the proxy address, the username, and the password. So now let's head over to SSH and we can modify one of the scripts we used earlier and include a proxy. So we are going to modify the upload underscore image.py file, and then the line that shows bot.login, you want to modify that and add proxy equals, and the format is going to be http:// then you have the username : password at the proxy server address : 80. So once that is done, we can save the file and exit out of it, and then we can run this using Python 3.6 space upload underscore image.py. And there it is, our image has been uploaded to Instagram using the proxy. And you can actually verify this by going to your Instagram account and reloading the page, and that's the image right there. Alright, thank you for watching this lesson, and in the next lesson we will learn how to set up cron jobs to automate all the scripts we've worked on so far. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to set up cron jobs for automating Instagram. A cron job is simply a scheduled task. Basically, we are instructing our server to run a script at a specified time. An easy way to get the syntax for the way to specify the time for a cron job is to use the website crontab.guru. For instance, to run a cron job every 12 hours, this will be 0*/12****. Included with this lesson is a file named reposter.py. This is actually a combination of the repost underscore photo and the repost video scripts. I also included a capability for the script to automatically grab posts based on a hashtag you specify, then re-upload it to your account. To create the cron job, type crontab-e, then hit I to edit. We can then specify the time we want to run our cron, then specify the command. For the first script, reposter.py, I want to run this once every 12 hours, so this will be 0*12***, then the command cd root instabot/examples, then I put a semicolon, then we specify the full path to Python 3.6, which is /bin/Python 3.6, then we specify the command to run the script. We also want to log the output of our cron job to a file, so we redirect that output to /root/instabot_cron.log. We will proceed to do the same for the other two scripts, one to follow users once every 24 hours and another to unfollow users once every 48 hours. We can then save these cron jobs by hitting escape, and then you could hit Shift plus Z twice to exit out of the file. We can actually test this cron jobs to ensure the work. So copy the first 3 lines of the script, and then we can paste them in, but this time we'll change the time to 4 p.m. server time. Since it's actually 4 p.m. server time now, I can actually tell the cron logs to see if our cron job actually run. And the log does show that all the cron jobs run. We can also proceed to tail the logs for each of the scripts also. And looking at the scripts, we see that yes, our video was downloaded and it shows it was converted. And then we can also tell the logs for unfollowing and following to be sure our scripts are working as they should. We can check our Instagram account to confirm that the video was actually uploaded. And yep, the video was uploaded with the hashtags that were specified in the script. So everything seems to be working without issues, and we can delete the test jobs we added, then exit. Thank you for watching this lesson, and up next we will wrap up this course by exploring some more tools to help us get the most out of Instabot. We have so far looked at the basics of automating Instagram using Instabot. We looked at how to upload images and videos, repost images and videos, follow and unfollow users, and also how to like hashtags. There is, however, a lot more you can do with Instabot, such as commenting, direct messaging, uploading stories, and a whole lot. I suggest starting off by checking the examples folder that comes with the repo. It has numerous scripts you can run to perform other functionalities on Instagram. Another useful way to explore the capabilities of Instabot is to use an interactive shell such as IPython. You can install this by running pip 3.6 install IPython, and once it's installed you can just type in IPython to get into the IPython shell. You can then import Instabot by running from instabot import bot and then bot equals bot with a parenthesis. By typing bot dot and hitting tab, you get a list of functions that are included with Instabot, so you can actually play with it interactively within the shell. That said, this concludes this course, and I hope you found all of the lessons useful. Thank you and bye.